Well, I'm still in the pursuit of finding a good sit spot. And I found a great spot, though I don't think it's gonna be my sit spot. Mostly because it's just really trafficked. There's a lot of animals coming through it. There is a lot of water as well. So as soon as it starts getting really some more warmer weather, those mosquitoes are going to be popping, and I just don't think I can sit with that many mosquitoes. So I'm not going to use it as my sit spot, but it is going to be the place that I'm going to frequent and check on. So I'll post pictures. I currently found 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 different signs of animals that frequent this tree. And so this is an old cedar tree, and it's got a lot of growth on it, a lot of branches that are starting to die, which are going to be perfect for harvesting some of the bark off of. So I gathered some bark from it, and so I'm going to use this. I'm going to hopefully do another video, and we're going to do some cordage together. And so I'm going to use this cedar. So the bark just peeled right off of it. I'm going to soak it and see if I can use it to make some cord with, and hopefully I can get another video out and we can do some cordage together. I hope that you are having better luck finding your sit spot. And in your sit spot this week, if you could either draw me a picture of what your sit spot looks like, I would love to see an actual photo of you in your sit spot. So maybe somebody could take a picture of you out there in it, or a drawing of what it looks like. I need some inspiration. I need something that's going to point me in the right kind of direction that I need to be in. I found a beautiful old hemlock. It's very tall. Unfortunately, it's also very dead. It must have just hit too much water in this area or something. So I was gonna use that as a spot, because there's always ways to make tinder from that, and the different options for using that hemlock, but it makes me nervous with how dead it is. So there's so many obstacles to look at. In your sit spot this week, after you've drawn a beautiful picture of it or taken a picture of it, I want you to take a look, now that you know what it looks like in big scale. Let's take a look at what's happening at your sit spot in small versions. And so this is an activity that's, a small acre. If you think about it, I want you to zone down and see what's happening on the ground around your sit spot. So to do that, you can do it a couple different ways. I think we should make frames with sticks. So you can pick up any sticks that you like, and you're gonna take your sticks and you're gonna put them together in a 4. Make your frame. And so you're going to take them and you're going to put them down on the ground so you can just look at it. Oh, Charlie got stuck by the rose. That's another hazard in this spot. There is a lot of wild rose, which hopefully this fall I'll be able to get some of those rose hips from, but not a good idea right now. Now you could tie your frame together with string, or you could use some cordage. You could also just use some grasses that are in the area. It'll be okay. Back up. Okay, just a minute and I'll help you. Oh, careful. I'm just gonna set mine right on the ground. Hi, Fern. You made it. I'm gonna set mine right on the ground. And what I want you to do is, once you have your frame on the ground, I want you to look at what's in that spot, and that can tell you what kind of things grow there, what kind of animals might have been here. So I'm going to have you look at what I have. So in my spot, I see a beech nut. I see all the cedar fronds. If I sit here long enough, I'm going to guess that some insects are going to come out. There is right here some chew. Must be from a pine cone. And that tells me about one of the animals that likes to frequent this area. I can see that there's old cedar and fresh cedar that's been cut. Some leaf. So I want you to make a frame on the ground. You can make it bigger or smaller, and just take a look at what is actually around on the ground of your sit spot. Do you have anything growing yet? Is there any small plants coming up? Any flowers coming up? And once you have that, start keeping a record of what is actually on the ground, because as spring comes and progresses, you might get more things popping up through the ground. And I want to know what your sit spot has on the ground around you. So if you want to share those images with me of that and of what it looks like around the up top, I would love to see those and share those with our other friends. Okay, that's your challenge this week. Look at what's down below, look at what's on the ground, and what you have in front of you. Talk to you soon.